Hello, everyone. News once again. Let's see what we have here. This one looks like it'd be funny. A woman has a romantic dinner with online date, then sees massive bill and knows he tricked her. What? Did he run up the bill? Did she promise to pay and he run up the bill or something? They had a bet. Let's see what it's about. Oh, if that's the guy and that's the girl, 5'9", he has a master's degree, works in sports. Catfish. Uh, a word to the wise. If you're meeting an online connection in person for the first time, always make sure your guard is up. Diane Gilmet was intrigued when a handsome man, she was intrigued. Come on now. When a handsome man messaged her on Plenty of Fish, a dating site for single people looking for love, after a promising back and forth conversation, the pair set up a romantic date at Morton's Steakhouse in downtown Los Angeles. A little pricey for me, but I agreed. Why did she assume she would be paying? Uh-huh. Maybe in her life, handsome men don't typically go for her. And maybe a little bit of reality start sipping in to her consciousness. She started to realize, if I want a guy like this, I might have to pay some money. At the restaurant, Diane noticed her date began ordering a barrage of food. Was he taking it home? Including several appetizers and side dishes, a steak, a glass of wine. As their meal came to an end, he said he needed to make a phone call and never came back. Where did the food go? She was left with a $163 bill. Confused and furious, Diane tried to message him on Plenty of Fish dating app. They didn't have each other's phone numbers at that point. If you're going on a date with someone, at least have their phone number. But the Dine and Dasher had already blocked her from contacting him, so she went public with her story and revealed the scammer's identity in an effort to warn other women. That's when another woman came forward with a very similar tale of her own. How is this happening? That is not typical. How are these women just going on dates with guys and expecting to pay for the bill? How is this happening? The unnamed woman met the same man online. The two had also met for a romantic dinner. Romantic dinner. At first, he was extremely complimentary and talkative. Yeah, as opposed to they were hitting it off because he complimented you when he was talking. But again, the woman said she noticed a bizarre red flag when he began ordering $100 for himself and explained he was a bodybuilder. Wouldn't that come up beforehand? Wouldn't that be an obvious lie? When she didn't respond to his more blatant romantic advances, he went to the bathroom but left her to pay the check. Why is it alarming that he's ordering that much food if you expected him to pay for his own meal? It would only be alarming if you expected to pay for the meal. Like, why is this happening? Why are these ladies going on dates with dudes expecting to pay for their dinner? I don't understand this. And get this, the same guy was recently arrested for attempting to pull off a dine and dash scam at a hair salon. What is going on? Is he starving? Though it's unknown if he's still in jail. Like, what do you get from doing this? What do you need all this food for? The second victim of the Dine and Dash scammer is planning to file charges against him. For what? You voluntarily paid for the meal. You agreed to the dinner. You expected to pay. And the money's below $1,000. So like, what's the crime? Fraud? I guess, but like, how much are you expecting to get back? Now is my time for retribution. Oh, her face is rather large, but she doesn't seem all that fat, but it could be an optical illusion. God damn. Well, that was interesting. Usually these things don't happen to women. Usually it happens to men, with women trying to get free food. It's interesting, turn around, but how does that, I don't even understand how he was able to pull it off, to be honest. Have never expected a woman to pay for my meal in my entire life. This is mind-boggling. It's almost as if there's a certain difference between the two, almost as if